Hi, my name is Marty the Coach Tommy once again. I'm doing a Rhubarb Crisp post-game report for last Saturday games. Alright, so let's get started, and I'm just going to have a little bit of explanation to do before we start off game 1, which was against Extremely Dangerous. Some of you guys were wondering how that guy in the white jersey played for us. First of all, his name is Wayne Ducion, and basically, we only started off with, I don't know, before the game, attendance-wise, it wasn't looking too good. We only started off with 3 guys and myself. So Wayne asked if he could play for us. Then Joey showed up, so I asked Wayne if he could. I asked Joey if Wayne could play for us, and Joey said it was okay. So that's how it happened. And more players showed up after that. So anyways, we played against Extremely Dangerous, which sorry, I was just testing the camera there. I was trying to do some videos before, like this is take 3, and I was just wondering if the memory card was full there, but I deleted everything off the memory card, I guess. So anyways, Extremely Dangerous, I thought they were a young team that ran fast, but it wasn't the team that I thought it was. But anyways, let's go on. In the first period, I got to witness what another example of what the Selkirk hockey program is doing, or should I say, the successful Selkirk hockey program, because they've got a good hockey program. You know, they've got some good teams and developed some good players, whatever. So anyways, Tyler Grove of the Selkirk Steelers played, and he would make the game 1-0. Would start off with firing a nice wrist shot, and he scored to make it 1-0. And then call him whatever you want. Call him whatever hard work you want. Mike Knuble, Ryan Smith, Jeff Alpern. Go ahead and name one. That's what Ryan Johnson is to Rhubarb Crisp, and he would score to make it 2-0. So then, in the second period, more Rhubarb as goals. Tyler Grove would, I believe would complete his hat trick in that one, and then you had TJ Bergen netting a few, I believe it was like 5-0 after the second. I can't remember. The third, sorry guys, once again, pitching a shutout to his first 2 periods, and third period, basically I just left the rebound, and they would bury the rebound and break my shutout, but it doesn't matter here, as Grover would net a few more, and then Drew Martin before the game ended would score 1, and the final score would be 9-1. So let's go with the 3 stars of the game. The third star goes to Wayne Ducion. Wayne had an assist and played a solid defensive game and played awesome back there. The second star goes to Mike Johnson, who once again continued to do his great play and his hard work and whatnot. And the third star, let's see if I can do this. Alright, I screwed up on one of the videos before, but I'm gonna try. Here we go. Supercover! Yes, I got it. I believe he got 5 goals and 1 assist in that game, and he earns the first star. Alright, so we go on to the second game, and fortunately Wayne couldn't. I had asked Wayne if he could play the 8:30 game. He said he'd try, but he had important stuff to do. He sent me a Facebook message, and he couldn't attend tonight's game. He couldn't attend that game, so that's okay. We welcome back Brandon Ruicki, who played in the second game. And yep. So we play up against Blue Bandits, which was a tougher game, and coach really wanted to win that one, as 3 of his former teammates played on Blue Bandits. Those 3 former teammates are the one line of Josh Lagazar and Chris Bespader, who were the fast-running kids on the court, and goaltender Mikey Moore. So Beru would start off, would put the crisp on the board in the first period. I believe it was a scramble in front of net, and he'd bang it home to make it 1-0. Then the coach would have to make a few saves, including a blocker save on Josh Lagazar and a slide across save on Chris Bespader, his former line mate, which was a big save. But Bespader would get his revenge as he would get a rebound, I believe, and he'd tie the game up at 1. But I thought it was Brandon Ruicki who scored, but the stats say that Tyler Grove got this one. He would make it 2-1, and then sorry guys, but after I do this, I'm now tied on the team for first on the team in penalties as I shoot the ball over the boards. We managed to survive the first period, though, however, and then the remaining of the penalty, we killed it off in the second, but unfortunately we ended up having to kill another one, as we got caught with too many men. And then that's the power play. I had to come up huge, which I did, including a save off of sniper Dustin Wade, who was wearing the yellow jersey and he used to ref at Duncan. I made a save off of his shot, and then a rebound by Chris Bespader. I made the save off of the rebound, and we were able to kill it. And then TJ Bergen would beat Tyler Grove, who would do his thing. I believe he scored a beauty goal too. He'd make it 3-1. Now Andrew Kerwin of the Blue Bandits would get a penalty, so here I come hustling, and I get over to the other team's blue line first, and then I jump over the boards, for a delayed penalty. Unfortunately, we were a little sloppy on that one, and Chris Bespader would score a short-handed goal, would score one on the blocker side of the coach, which, sorry guys, I know I was yelling 2 guys on him, but I shouldn't have committed so early, and should have focused on making the save and whatnot, whatever. So it was 3-2 after the second period, and then the third, not much happened until the 7:40-something minute mark, I believe, when Josh Lagazar get a penalty, which, here I go again, flying over the boards, and guys like TJ Bergen and Tanner McVicker, who was injured. Well, anyways, he was, both of those guys, they were laughing their rears off of the fact that I almost killed myself jumping over the boards. And then Andrew Kerwin would take another penalty, so we had a 4-on-2, but Mikey Morin came up huge. Every time you pass it to someone open, they get an open chance. He does a soccer-like dive and dives across and makes the save. That's him. And then Tyler Grove nearly called himself Alexander Grove as he eventually lost his balance, went down, and tried to do the Ovechkin there, on Brian Boucher, like he did on Brian Boucher or whatever. But no dice. So Blue Bandits would then kill off both penalties, but they spent a lot of time killing penalties, and they didn't really muster much offense. So in desperation, they tried to pull the goalie, but the Crisp would win the draw. Let me get a drink of water. They'd win the draw, and then Tyler Grove would net in the empty netter to complete yet another hat trick. And game over, right? No. Speaking of hat tricks, Chris Vader would complete his hat trick as he'd receive a pass and he'd shoot it. I got a piece of it and I knew it was behind me. It was trickling. I tried to reach behind to hit it, but no dice. And make it 4-3 with 7 seconds left. But Rhubarb Crisp would win the draw, run out the time, and hang on for the 4-3 win. Alright, time for the 3 stars of that game. Third star, sorry Brandon, I know we made the 3 stars in the dressing room, but I had to revise it because of the stats change, and it was so you get the 3rd star, but you still played a great game, man. Don't feel too bad. 2nd star goes to me. I came up big in the first period, making some saves, and yeah, I did make the saves on the 1 penalty kill, but it wasn't like I was peppered with shots. Chances went either way, both ways, and whatnot, or whatever. And the 1st star goes to, hold on a sec, let me build it up, here we go, Super Cover! As he would get the hat trick, should I say the game-winning hat trick or whatever. And yep, that's it. Rhubarb's next games are against Extreme Dangerous on Friday and Hard Fives on Saturday. Games are 9:30 p.m. and 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, and I hate to say this, but I won't be making a game on Friday. I'm gonna need the rest, as it's gonna be a hard newspaper route, and I don't want to play hard fives with only 4 or 5 hours of sleep or whatever. So I got a backup goalie for the Friday game, and let me introduce him. His name is Rami Abu Murad, and he's a goalie that's won a championship at Duncan, something I've not done. And he's a hybrid goalie that has a smooth butterfly. He covers a lot on the net, and he's a good goalie, let's just say that. And if we ever need Wayne Duciome again, I'll message him on Facebook. Hopefully we could get him 6 games, whatnot, and yeah. So good luck on Friday, and I'll be ready for Saturday, well rested and whatnot. And that's pretty much it for the post-game reports, which is brought to you by rhubarbcrisp.hockey.com. All your information and videos, all your information on Rhubarb Crisp and the post-game report videos are on that site. And by Manitoba's Ball Hockey message board, the Goalies Crease. Log on to goaliescrease.ca to find out what it's all about. So that's all for me, and the best crisp is Rhubarb Crisp.